like a bell cut.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and once again it's time for some more CEX pickups, or it is indeed just one pickup actually. Now I was in Hereford today, my local as you can get CEX. Had my 3 kids with me, so I didn't really have much time because they don't like hanging around in CEX and letting me look. Had a flick through the PS3 games, the Wii U games like I usually do. Nothing really caught my eye, but I thought, you know what, I'll have a quick look in the cabinets by the door before I go out. Had a look at the PS1 games. They had King's Field in there for £130, Silent Hill for £70, but then I noticed they had GoldenEye on the N64. It's £28, boxed it is, smack bang there. But behind it, to the left of it, one space, was another copy of GoldenEye in a box for £8, the unboxed price. So obviously I assumed, oh well, it's probably an empty box with just a cartridge in, but I thought, I haven't actually got that since I've started buying N64 games again, got a console a while back. It's one of the games obviously I wanted, but I hadn't bought yet. So I thought, you know what, I'll pick that up for £8. And here it is. Here is GoldenEye with the box for £8. If you don't believe me, if it was £8, here's the receipt. If you can see that on there, it was £8. So I thought, you know what, £8, doesn't matter, I can buy an insert somewhere and make it presentable. But then I noticed the guy behind the counter, he looked at the price and was obviously thinking, oh, it says unboxed, and he's looking at it, and he opened it up. And to my surprise, when he opened it up, it had not only the insert and the N64 leaflets, but as well as that, it has an incredibly good conditioned manual as well. And I was obviously pretty happy with that. The cartridge, this is actually the first time I'm looking at the cartridge. The cartridge as well looks absolutely like flawless for such an old game. That looks amazing. Obviously I've not tried it yet, so I'm just assuming it works. And that is indeed an original case holder as well. The only downside being, and maybe this is the reason it was classed as unboxed, is this box, if you can see there, has a split that just goes over the top and down the front a bit. Other than that, the box is completely fine. It has all the flaps. None of them are ripped off or anything. So, I mean, for £8, that is amazing. Really, really good. Obviously, it was pretty similar to when I got 1080 snowboard in. I think that was £4. It was complete, apart from it didn't have an insert. I got an insert, I think, for £2.50 off Etsy or something like that. And all of a sudden, that was now completely in great condition. And this, for me, for £8, a £20 saving over the standard box version is an absolute bargain. Most people have played this game. It is one of the very best games on the N64, an all-time classic. One of my absolute favorite N64 games. It is so good. And I'm actually looking forward to just turning it on and giving it a blast, some of the levels, because this game was so fun to play, so good in multiplayer as well. Unfortunately, the likelihood of my kids playing this with me is probably 0%. But that is it for today. One solitary pickup, but I am more than chuffed with that, because that, for £8, in my opinion, is an absolute steal, especially when the standard box price is a whopping £28 now. Has anyone else managed to get any bargains like this on, boxed games for unboxed prices, Mega Drive, SNES, N64, anything like that really, especially the cardboard ones, because it's really hard to get good condition like NES, SNES, Jaguar, N64, original Game Boy Advance as well. Most of them Nintendo ones, to be fair. It's hard to get those in good condition now. So this, for me, is pretty decent condition. Yes, that's a bit rubbish, but it's not the end of the world. It is more than presentable, in my opinion. I am chuffed with that. Let me know your thoughts on GoldenEye below. How do you rank it in the N64 sort of like pecking order of all those top games on the system? I think it's probably in the top 5 for me, in my opinion. That is it today. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with some more pickups. Goodbye for now.